Thank you so much. So we had what we decided is we're going to show you a tidbit of how excellent these students are in each class. With the exception of secondary, we only have three classmates to present to you. So what we're going to do is we're going to have words from two teachers, and the rest of the classes will be, our speakers will be our students. So, give me 1 second. Let me set it back up. Everything's shut down on me. So we're going to start. And our actual theme for this year was rising above all obstacles. Rising above all challenges. So here you will see different pictures of different parts of our school year. Okay, and so our first presentation will be from Sister Rhonda, our Teacher of the Year for 2022. And it says 2023, but I'm sorry, 2021, 2022. She will present our third and fourth grade ELAR presentation. Sister Rhonda, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am. Assalamu alaikum, and I will say the name of Allah, the beneficent, the merciful. I bear witness there's no God but Allah. I bear witness that Muhammad is the servant messenger. I greet the wonderful school, parents, teachers, guests, and staff in the greeting words of peace and paradise. Assalamu alaikum. So I'm welcome to our graduation, and I'm going to share with you a bit of what I did with ELAR. If those that don't know, ELAR stands for English, Language, Arts, and Reading. So that's what I teach, or that's what I taught this past year. You have the PowerPoint, Sister Gina?
Yes, ma'am. It's loading.
Well, what she's doing now, I'm going to just walk you through just an overview of what my class was like, and what you see in the background of books that we did, our final project, which I will tell you about at the end. You can continue. Okay. All right, so go to the first slide. Okay, my class consisted of, I met with these children Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday virtually, and all was done virtually. And with the great success that was produced by the grace of Allah, we had a great, successful year. My class, we consist of reading, spelling, vocabulary. Grammar is a very key portion of the class, because you find a lot of times the grammar part is a challenge for many children as well. And to couple it, we did writing, a lot of writing. Next slide. And with that said, we not only did our foundation, we also incorporated with the teachings of Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And this is one example when we did nonfiction text. Nonfiction text is a very challenging text for children. It's easy for a child to read creative writing piece or a story that they enjoy, or even a poem. But the hardest thing for most children at this age and in any age is nonfiction text. And it's always a technique and strategy that you have to teach and learn before you can read it. And so that we spend quite a bit of time learning how to read informational text. And from it, during the time of Savior's Day, we read Message to the Black Man, and we did biography, learned about biographies, and also we did the Moses of the Faithful. So we incorporate the teachings of Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad in our learning as well.
Yes.
Next.
Praise be to Allah.
So it was two major unit studies that we did: journal writing. We read journals, we read different stories about journal writing from different people, and then we apply it to writing. So the important thing when you're teaching is not just reading, but reading, viewing, listening, writing. Because once you teach reading, and if you intend for it to penetrate and absorb for children to understand well, writing is a strong component to support the reading. So we read journals, and we actually wrote journals. We did informational or nonfiction reading, and we also learned how to apply it through writing. And we also learned not just how to nonfiction writing, we also learned how to create our own books, chapter books, nonfiction chapter books, and the different parts of a book as well. And these are only just two unit studies, but with that said, we did so many different genres, writing and reading genres, and these are only the two that we eventually changed into a publishing party. Next slide. But with that said, we did learn the writing process, which is very important. Pre-writing, draft, revising, editing, and we did a whole bunch of editing. And it was personalized editing that each student had different needs, so it was more personalized at certain points of their writing to what they needed to improve in their writing. And finally, we did publishing, and this is what we published. Publishing parties, we had two. Continue. And this is one publishing party. This is a journal publishing party at the beginning of the school year. And this is the books that my students made. You can go to the next slide, Sister Jean. These are the books that my students wrote a nonfictional text. They chose something of interest, something they want to teach us, and something they want us to learn. And they wrote their own books, created their own books, and learn different components or parts of a book that from the cover page to title page to table of contents and chapters, and also about the author. So they learn, not only did they read nonfictional text, they learned how to write their own.
And we learned that Brother Joshua loves chicken.
Yeah.
During this time.
And with that said, we produce, next slide. Next slide. Authors. We are, congratulations to all the students in my class. Yes. We are published authors. And that's a great accomplishment for the students because they're learning how an extra book functions, how word functions on the page, how people interpret them, how to make it friendly to the audience that you're trying to write to. There's so many components they learn in that, and I bet they would never forget or never not understand how to approach nonfiction texts. And that's what our class did. Next slide. Next slide. Keep pressing. Keep pressing, Sister Gina Tay.
I'm pressing.
Pressing again. Okay, good. Press again. Maybe come up. Maybe come up. Press one more time.
It's just saying 10 slides. It's not on there.
Oh, didn't make it on there. Okay, that's okay. But I want to say this: how well my students grew from the first time I received them until the end. The confidence level, a desire to learn, a desire to write and learn has increased tremendously in all my students. And I look forward to and I look forward to my working with my new students next year. And I know my students that's leaving me going to middle school, they would do well.
I can't wait. I'm ready for them. I am so ready for those students.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we're gonna move right along to a parent. Now we're gonna hear from a parent. Give me 1 second. Let me get her in here and ready. Let me see if I can find it. There she goes. Okay, so next we have. Sister Rhonda's still on here. Give me 1 second. Oh, let me move. There we go. So next we have Sister Letitia Jones. Sister Letitia's
Oh,
mother, Sister Letitia is mother of Sister Janae. She received the Parent of the Year award in ELAR, and she is next year 2022-2023 PTSA president. Sister Letitia.
Assalamu alaikum. In the
Walaikum
name
salam.
of the beneficent, the merciful, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. I'd like to greet you all in our nation's words of peace as Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, ma'am.
Salam.
Yes, Sister Jean, I just wanted to just make one little correction.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
last name, Jones, that's not, it's Malone. My husband's like,
You know what? That is right. I'm sorry, Brother Solomon. Brother Solomon, don't stop donating to the school now. I'm sorry.
what happened?
I will correct that right now. Sister Letitia, go ahead and start talking. I'm going to correct that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm trying to hold back the tears, but I just want to give my testimony of Stepping Stone. When Janae first started, it was during the height of COVID. And so she was in a charter school. And so her being in a charter school, I wasn't able to see where she was at as far as her levels are concerned and stuff like that. And I didn't like it. She wasn't getting what she needed even before COVID. But I chance after chance. And so I took her out of school, put her in school across the street, the elementary school. And again, this is during when they trying to let kids back into the classroom. When I learned that her reading level, and that really surprised me. And she was
I'm sorry
uncomfortable.
to interrupt you, Sister Letitia. I can't hear you. The reception is a little bad.
Okay, let's see. Is that a little bit better?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Okay.
I actually have my own hairline. So you can check out my site. If you don't see what you're looking at, you can always look
Could you
for
please
call me.
mute,
I'm not gonna
ma'am?
make it work out there in this area. Thank you.
Okay, go ahead, Sister Letitia. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So I learned that she was reading around the first grade level. So she was uncomfortable in when it's her turn to read in class or comprehending reading. So I was in the process of going through processing class and met with Sister Akila, who introduced me to Sister Jean online school when she first started to start the school back up. So I said thank you. I prayed to Allah so much, and He has delivered you and the teachers. And I can say now to this day, May has improved in her reading so much. You remember Sister Jean in the beginning,
Yes,
she wouldn't
ma'am.
want to read,
Yes, ma'am.
she didn't want to talk, she was very shy.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
her sisters are older and they're out the house, so it's just her.
Mhm.
And so she doesn't interact with a lot of younger children because a lot of children in our family are just older.
Mhm.
And you taking the time to make sure that she comprehends and that one-on-one is what I truly appreciate because she was not getting that in school.
Yes, ma'am.
And she has grown so significantly. And I nearly fell out my chair when we were writing her speech and she was telling me what she wanted to say. And then she read it back to me and I only had to correct her one time. And I want to thank you, ladies.
Oh, praises to Allah.
Do for our children. And I hope, grace of Allah, that this school flourishes and keeps on, because I do not want to move Janae back to public school at all, because I feel that she gets everything that she needs and teaches her how to thrive and be a beautiful young Black woman.
Yes, ma'am.
Much, ladies, from the bottom of me and my husband's heart, we appreciate everything that you do, and we are there for anything and everything that this school needs.
Well, my cup run over, you know it does. And I absolutely do see such a beautiful change in Sister Janae. And the thing about it is, it starts with confidence. And as you know, I was not in a rush for her to read. I was in a rush for her believing in herself, because that is the basis for everything in education. The children to have confidence and believe in themselves. So I thank you so much for giving me and Sister Brenda and Sister Cherie and Sister Rhonda the chance to show you how to truly love your child as educators. And we love you, ma'am.
Thank you. I love you, ladies, too.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Look, Janae over there crying too. You can't cry, you're next. All right, so speaking of Sister Janae, we will introduce to you Sister Janae Jones. She is 9 years old in the 3rd grade, a honor roll and ELAR Student of the Year. Sister Janae's favorite hobbies is she loves to sing and she loves spending time in the studio. She is representing today Sister Brenda's ELAR class. Take it away, Sister Janae.
In the name of Allah, beneficent, the merciful, I bear witness, it's no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. I greet you all that nation words of peace. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Take your time, Sister Janae. You don't have to rush.
Sister Brenda is very nice and she shows dedication and patience. We learn sight words and how to put them in a sentence. Sister Brenda taught us nouns, pronouns, verbs, and adverbs. Our class learned the nation pledge as well. As the nation flag, we learned what the moon and the stars stand for. Freedom, justice, and equality. We did a project like creating a mother plan and creating our own books on behalf of the class. I like to say thank you, Sister Brenda, for all that you do.
All praises due to Allah. Thank you, Sister Janae. That was wonderful. That was wonderful. Oh my gosh, and a testament of the beginning and the end. I'm so proud of you, Sister Janae. Next, we have Sister Sadia Williams Muhammad. Sister Sadia is 8 years old. She's in the 3rd grade, A honor roll student, math student of the year, citizenship award, leadership award. Sister Sadia loves playing Roblox, roller skating, playing outside, and spending time with friends. Today, Sister Sadia, with her Stepping Stones online education shirt on, is representing Sister Gina Tay, that is me, in our 3rd grade math class. Sister Sadia, are you there? Are you ready, sweetie?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, hold on. Let me find you so I can pin you. You can go ahead and start speaking, Sister Sadia.
In the name of the Lord, the beneficent, the merciful, I bear witness there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. Greeting you all with the nation's words of peace of Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, ma'am.
I love my school stepping stones and all of my teachers. Math is my favorite. The subject math is great. Math is everywhere. You can use anything to add and subtract. I like to dance. Did you know that dancing has rhythm? Beats make rhythm in music, which is math. I really like the song Cha Cha Slide. It tells you how many steps to make, and it is really fun. We also need math to count money. We need math to live in our religion of Islam. We are taught that Islam is mathematics and mathematics is Islam, and it can be proven no matter time. Since starting Stepping Stones, I have truly grown to enjoy math.
Thank you so much, Sister Sadia. I forgot, Sister Sadia, she get to the point and then she goes straight to mute. Thank you, Sister Sadia. Beautiful job. And we enjoy having you at Stepping Stones as well. Beautiful job, beloved. Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we're going to quickly move on to our next student. Our next student is Sister Soraya. Sister Soraya Muhammad. Let me see if I can find her. There she goes. There goes beautiful Sadia. And let me tell you a little bit about Sister Sadia. She is 10 years old in the 4th grade. She is our geography student of the year. She's receiving an award in citizenship, leadership. Her favorite things, I'm sorry, Soraya, to Soraya. Right. I apologize, Soraya. Will you accept my apology, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All praises due to Allah. We must correct the wrong. Thank you, Soraya. Okay, back to my beautiful student. She loves playing Roblox and spending time with friends. She is representing my class, geography class. Take it away, beautiful.
In the name of Allah, the beneficent, the merciful, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. I greet you all in the nation's words of peace. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, ma'am.
My name is Sister Soraya Muhammad. I haven't been in a public or private school since kindergarten. I was homeschooled by my mom until this year. It was nice to meet new people my age and close to my age at Stepping Stones online education. School was fun and exciting, but sometimes my classes were stressful. But my teachers helped me and sometimes my classmates too. What made my experience so special was being in a Muslim school with Muslim teachers. It was comfortable. I liked prayer. I
loved my teachers, Sister Gina Tay and Sister Rhonda. They're intelligent, smart, and funny. Thank you to my teachers and friends for making this year the best. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. And you know, we thank Allah for having you as well, Sister Soraya. May Allah continue to bless you, beautiful, and we will see you next year.
Thank you.
Yay.
Next we have
Yes.
Next, we have I'm sorry, Sister. I'm always calling the last person that spoke. Next, we have Sister Imani. Next, we have Sister Imani. Give me 1 second while I unpin Sister Soraya. All right, and Sister Imani, Sister Imani X Cheeks is 10 years old. Sister Imani is also in the 5th grade. She is Science Student of the Year. She is Science Student of the Year. Her favorite hobbies are painting and spending time with friends and family. She is representing Sister Gina Tay, which is myself, for our science class. Take it away, Sister Imani.
Okay. In the name of Allah, the beneficent, the merciful.
We know how it go. We'll wait till y'all. Yep, somebody needed to mute.
In the name of Allah, the beneficent, the merciful. I bear witness there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. I greet you all in peace. In the nation words of peace. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, beautiful.
My name is Imani Cheeks. I really enjoy being a student at Stepping Stones. I love my school. It is very fun. My favorite subject is science. What I like most about science is projects and experiments. My favorite project was when we made the ecosphere with brownies, marshmallows, and candy. My favorite teacher is Sister Gina Tay. Her class is very fun, and we do a lot of cool projects. Stepping Stones online education is special to me because even though it is online, we still get to talk and have fun and play with our friends.
Thank you so much, Sister Imani. Beautiful job. And you, ma'am, are my favorite student named Imani X Cheeks, who's 10 years old and in the 5th grade. Very good. You are that special student named Imani. And guess what? All of my students are my favorite students. You did a very good job, Imani. Thank you. Next, we have Brother Najee in our secondary school. Brother Najee Muhammad is 12 years old in the 6th grade. Brother Najee is the Science Student of the Year for secondary and most improved student. I cannot tell you how proud I am of Brother Najee, because Brother Najee started the race, but he finished the race very strong this year, being the Science Student of the Year. And I'm just so very proud of the push that he gave himself second semester, and it absolutely shows. And so I appreciate you for that, Brother Najee. Brother Najeed's favorite hobbies are gaming and science. He is representing Sister Gina Tate and Sister Tiffany's secondary science class. Take it away, Brother Najee.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. I greet you all in the greeting words of peace of Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, sir.
The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan states, beloved brothers and sisters, depriving us of knowledge was the goal of the slave master. We must not let the slaves have knowledge. They determined because they wanted to lock us out. He also states the Holy Quran says that in everything that Allah God created, there is a lesson for man. If man is mindful, so even though we were not permitted to read books, if we could learn how to read what was around us, we could grow into knowledge. Lastly, he states, he did not understand that a man only reaps what he sows. So you have to be careful what you plant if you do not want to harvest what you planted. Education is the key. Stepping Stones Online School is planting within us the ability to become a God and what we choose to be in life. What I want to talk about is how much more I learned from the school than normal public schools. Even though our school is not 8 hours long like public schools, I have learned so much more in a shorter period of time daily in our classes. Sister J and our other instructors ensure that we learn as much in 3 to 4 hours that we would have taken in 8 hours in the public school system. I'm not overwhelmed in school. I feel comfortable learning among my brothers and sisters, and I am thankful for it. Thank you, Sister Junite, for providing a loving and safe environment to learn in.
Thank you so much, Brother Najee, and we love you just as much as you love us. Very good job, sir. I'm very proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Give me 1 second before we move on. I want to find our next speaker. Brother Musa, are you ready?
I am.
Okay, praise be to Allah. I just wanted to make sure because I need to pin you real quick and I lost you. Hold on.
I thought there was someone before me.
Oh, is there? Brother Musa, you always helping me. I appreciate you so much. Let me see. You are right, Musa, as always. Brother Tariq, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. We have Brother Tariq Muhammad. Brother Tariq is 15 years old. He's in the 10th grade. He is our history student of the year. And let me just tell you why before I get into his hobbies. The secondary students, I'm a little more serious with them than I am with the elementary students. And so we did U.S. history this year. And one of the requirements for U.S. history standards is learning the Constitution. We must learn the Constitution because this is how the 13 colonies separated from Europe and received their independence. So we want to study the white man because he is successful. So what we did is we learned the Constitution, we dissected the Constitution, and then we turned around and we started studying separation because ideally this is what the 13 colonies did. They separated from Europe, whom they thought or they perceived to be their oppressors. So as we discussed that, we further discussed who our oppressors were and what it would look like to separate from our oppressor. So they had a project to do. And in this project, they were to declare independence for the Black man and woman. And they were to set it up in a sense or in a state of Declaration of Independence. And I was so proud and impressed with Brother Tariq's project that I wanted him to share it in our assembly. And it is what gave him the push to be our history student of the year. Brother Tariq hobbies are he loves learning the electrical trade and gaming. He will be representing my secondary class in history. And so, Brother Tariq, you know how this go. I'm going to stop share. I'm going to give you sharing rights, and you can begin whenever you're ready. Everyone all right?
Yeah.
Praise be to Allah.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, Brother Tariq. I know you're getting it together. There we go.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, sir.
This is called the Declaration of Independence for Black People by Tariq Thafford. Introduction. The purpose of independence is for people to have their own idea of things. Having independence allows you to think for yourself and do things how you want them to be done. What we look for in independence is having our own things and doing stuff without people looking down on us or wanting to start problems. As Black people, if we had independence, we would be more successful than we are already. Because when we do things on our own, other people start problems. Preamble. My natural right as a Black man is to be treated equally with everyone else, not to be looked at or treated differently. I am born in the same world, growing with the same people as everyone else, and most of the time doing the same thing as other people are doing. So I shouldn't be treated differently because of the color of my skin. My people want to be successful just like anyone else, so we should be able to without being ridiculed. Grievances. 3 of the continued complaints of Black people are discrimination, racism, and equality. Every day, Black people get discriminated because of the color of their skin. Black people get killed just because of discrimination almost every day. And most of them get killed by racist white cops. We want equality because white people can get away with anything. But if us Black people try to do something simple like drive, we could get our life taken away. Justification. We need justification because it just isn't right for everyone besides Black people to be able to live life normally. And we've been enslaved for hundreds of years under the white man while they treated us horribly. They shipped us from state to state and they took us away from our family and made us work without pay. So they could at least show some or have some consideration towards the people who built and made everything for them. The conclusion. In conclusion, I would like to see changes towards Black people and more successful Black people. I would like to see Black and whites grow in unison, not have a problem on the news every day. I would like the world to be a peaceful place for once, and it starts by what Black and whites do now. And that's it.
Thank you very, very much. Very good, Brother Tariq. You did an excellent job. Thank you so much. They're clapping. They're on mute, but they're definitely clapping. It's a great presentation. Okay, so now we will move on. I'm laughing because y'all have no idea how Brother Musa has helped me throughout the year. Brother Musa was the first high school student that Stepping Stone has ever had. So his patience and guidance have helped me to become a better high school student. And I just appreciate him so, so much. He almost got the job of administrative assistant too. So this is Brother Musa Muhammad. Brother Musa is 17 years old and he is in the 11th grade, but he will be the class of 2024 next year. Brother Musa is an A honor roll student. He is our secondary English student of the year, and he absolutely deserves and will receive the leadership award. Brother Musa's favorite hobbies are writing, reading, and drawing. And today, Brother Musa will be representing the secondary English class. Take it away, Brother Musa.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and that Muhammad is his messenger. I greet you all in the nation's greeting words of peace. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
I would like to thank the parents and other guests for joining this celebration of their children's graduation and going to the next grade. This is a celebration for students who have experienced new subjects and do school online and at home. Before joining Stepping Stones, I was doing work online for my school during my sophomore year. So when I joined Stepping Stones, I had some experience doing school online. Before joining Stepping Stones, I was enrolled in a public school. So when I joined, I was excited to learn new things and go over what I learned when I had gone to the Muhammad University of Islam in Chicago. Most home schools don't teach the real truth of the world and the hidden evil of the white man. So when I joined Stepping Stones, I was more than excited to relearn and talk about the real truth of the world. Before the students had joined secondary, the class was only me and Brother Najee. So when more students joined, the class is more lively. So I would like to appreciate the parents for putting them into Stepping Stones and Sister Gina Tay for her persuasive reasoning to join the school. During this school year, two of our teachers, Sister Latoya and Sister Tiffany, had to leave for family reasons, and though they were not with us the whole school year, I and everyone at the school do appreciate everything they taught us before they had to leave. I would like to personally thank Sister Gina Tay for dealing with our class antics and craziness, and I thank you for working us hard and pushing us through, giving us multiple options to help us, and I appreciate that.
All praises due to Allah. It is my pleasure, Musa. And guess what? I appreciate you all being okay with my goofy antics and my goofiness. You know, y'all just look at me and be like, what's wrong with our teacher? Y'all are very patient with me as I laugh at myself, and I appreciate that. Praise be to Allah. You know, it's sad when you're so goofy that the parents are in the background just cracking up at you. I don't know what other way to be. This is just who I am. So all praises due to Allah. Thank you for your patience with your teacher. So let's get started with our keynote speaker. Please allow me to introduce our keynote speaker, Sister Christina Muhammad. She is a loving wife, a mothering mom of 3 children, one by blood and 2 by the need for her to service her village. Her and her husband and partner in life, Brother Reginald Muhammad, work diligently in the community, heeding the call of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan by leading the charge of the 10,000 fearless first responders. Sister Christina is a jack of many trades. She is the MGT and GCC captain of Austin, Texas. Her and her husband own the restaurant Seed to Soul Food in Taylor, Texas. And Sister Christina is well established in the Austin area as an advocate to the people in need. And she extends her passionate teaching of disaster preparedness through the training and classes throughout the United States and abroad. Yes, I said abroad. She is my friend and sister of 24 years and has recently become my MGT and GCC captain. Please help me to welcome our sister, your sister, Sister Christina Muhammad, as she discussed with us a nation of our own. Sister Christina, are you there?
I am here and present. All praises belong to Allah. Let me open up in the name of Allah, the beneficent, the merciful. I truly bear witness. I bear witness because I see his works, right? I'm seeing what's going on in Stepping Stone and abroad. I bear witness that there is only one God who appeared to us in the person of Master Prophet Muhammad. I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it for myself. I further bear witness that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad is indeed the exalted Christ, in exalting in the excellent as what I'm reviewing today, this past hour that I've been on sharing with you all. I further bear witness that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is a divine reminder, comforter, leader, teacher, warner, guide. I said guide in our midst today, because if it wasn't for him guiding us, Stepping Stone wouldn't even be thought of at this particular time.
Come on now.
With those three names, I want to greet all of you, friends, family, students, mothers, fathers, aunts, grandparents, all of us, with the greeting words of peace and paradise. I say, Assalamu alaikum, dear family.
Oh, man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm blown away by the excellence that I have viewed. But like my father used to always tell me, when we do, his children does excellent things, he always told me, are you surprised? And I had to say it for myself. Am I truly surprised? This conversation that I'm going to have briefly with you all, those of you that know me, I can go on forever, but I'm not going to do that, because you've seen the brilliance, you've seen the excellence. It's not about me, it's about those babies that we just got you viewing, right? This is a quick 3-part conversation that I want to have with you today. The first part, I want to talk about Stepping Stone. You all, Sister Gina Tay Muhammad, let's give it up for her. All praises due to Allah. Why do I say that? Now she's making everybody up. She's saying, praise be to Allah. Look at these babies. Look what's going on. But for that sister who heeded the call from God, who took the thought out of the atmosphere and brought it down and named it Stepping Stone. I am so proud of this dear sister and her family. Let's look at the name Stepping Stone for a moment. When I say Stepping Stone, it reminds me of David and the Goliath. That means David, who was feeling defeated, because Goliath, who was a big, huge giant, and David didn't know how to take it down. What are you talking about, Sister Christina? I'm talking about every last one of those brothers and sisters who attend Stepping Stone. Those are the smooth stones. It went from 5 smooth stones to multiply by several dozens of smooth stones who attends Stepping Stone. Who is Goliath? Goliath is this huge giant. This is the system. This is right here in America, of the United States of America, who we know that is falling today. Let's have something of our own, brothers and sisters. Our babies today, all praises belong to Allah. They are the smooth stones that will knock Goliath out. So Sister Gina Tay, in your beautiful, wonderful school, keep stepping, my sister, regardless as to what goes down and what goes on. And you know the enemy is gonna hate. When they sit here and look at all these beautiful brothers and sisters and see what I've just got through saying, they're gonna come in and they're gonna hate. But I'm telling you, sister, I stand with you. Allah stands with you, because you know that you are doing right when our babies are excelling. Let's go on to the next part. I want to talk to our babies. This is Black excellence. Y'all ain't hearing me. I said Black excellence. When I see coming out of your mouth, what I'm hearing from your teachers, what I'm seeing on certificates, and I've heard my brother Tariq, and what you read, you was reading, and I was like, go head on, because you can't find a school that's gonna let a Black man speak up the way that brother Tariq spoke up on his paper and still get excellence. Let's look at the word excellence, brothers and sisters. It is excel, excellent, to excel. We take out part of the word excellent and you have excel. You have to be great, brothers and sisters, despite of what's going on in this world today. In order for you to step out and do anything of this world, in order for us to have something of our own, to build something of our own, we've got to have children that are fearless. You cannot just be fearless just by saying you're fearless. It's going to take knowledge. It's going to take time. It's going to take sacrifice. It's going to take you, our youth, the you, the Y, O, U in youth is you, Black man and woman. You got to get up off of yourself and say, look, I am going to build. It is you that we're pushing this for, brothers and sisters. No one else can do it but you today. You are the fearless. You deserve to wear that title. And I want you to wear that title proud. I want you to continue making Stepping Stone the bomb. I want you to continue having people looking and asking about, where's the Stepping Stone school? I'm hearing a lot about it. I want our Stepping Stone brothers and sisters to come out and say, who is going to be the next president? Let's let the rest of this world sit down. We're not doing these old folks no more, right? We coming to our youth. You've got to be 18 years old and below to be able to be the next president. But how can you do that? You can do that by building a nation of our own, by having something of our own. But you've got to feed on the truth. You've got to feed on the education. Take in every word that your teacher gives you and analyze the word. Do not take any word for granted. Every word from A, the letter A, every single letter, every single word has a meaning. You have to eat and drink and become that letter and those words so you too can become meaning, just like the book of Eli. If you haven't got an opportunity to watch that movie, what happened? The man ate of the word. He ate of the book till he became part of that. So when this enemy comes in and takes our books from us, we can say, go ahead and take them. Why? Because I've eaten the word. I have become the word. I am the book. And there's nothing that anyone can do for us and to us. We know this of history. So, dear brothers and sisters, my young men and women, I am absolutely overwhelmed by the greatness of yourself. You look in the mirror every single day and you tell yourself, I am the greatest. I am the best. I'm the boldest Black man. I'm the boldest Black woman today because why? You are Farrakhan. I am Farrakhan. And this enemy is so upset because you have removed yourself from the palms and the hands of this enemy. Let me come on to my third part. Parents, mothers and fathers, grandparents, aunts and uncles, sisters and brothers. We have to continue standing strong with our babies. We have to continue to keep pushing. Not that it's not going to be so easy, right? We're looking at finances today, gas prices. You know, you're saving a whole bunch by having this virtual school, Sister Gina Tay. We want brick and mortar, but right now, right? So we're going to move every obstacle in our path today. Parents, it's you. It's you are the reasons that your children can shine and grind at the way that they are because you realize, parents, you realize that America's falling. You realize that America does not care about the education system. You realize that our babies were not getting anything. It was you, disciples, that were awoke. You were awakened. You were not asleep on the clock of your children because you recognized what your children were getting and what your children was not getting. You are also a star, parents. We've got to continue to stand behind those young brothers and sisters. You don't suppress them. Don't put any limitations on them. This is a new, fearless generation. And you look at our children, we say, some of us say, man, my children, they don't have no filters. They ain't gonna laugh when it ain't funny. They ain't gonna scratch when it don't itch. That's how Allah made them. Let's step out of our baby's way. Let's be there and be in the back of them and let's push them more for the excellence that they're going to. We're there. We're going to be here to support. Stepping stone, brothers and sisters, that is the way to go today. Let's keep on pushing, parents. Let's find more of our babies out there because we have a village. It takes a village to rear our babies, our children. So we know what our children, we know the testimony that we have, that our children have catapulted, have been so knowledgeable. They can now read, they can now write, they know mathematics. If you and I know that, now it's time, men and women, to want for our brothers and sisters what we want for ourselves. We've got to go out there and shout it out loud. We're not embarrassed. Stepping stone is the way to go right now. Come out of her, my people. Our sins are reaching the heavens right now as we speak, but they will not use our babies anymore. We're taking back. We're getting ready to build our own because it is our time to rise and shine. I thank you so much, Sister Gina Tate. Thank you so much, Stepping Stone, for allowing me, little old me, Sister Christina Muhammad, to come to talk to our next giants, our giants of today, our brothers and sisters of the humble school, Stepping Stone. Don't get it twisted. We on our way, y'all. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Allahu Akbar. We are the Davids. Go ahead, Sister Christina. Pick up your rock. And Sister Christina, he only needed one rock. And what rock was that, ma'am?
Come on now. Come on now.
He only needed one. You only need one.
Come on.
And Allah got you if you pick up that one. Praise be to Allah. Well, we have come to the end of our program, but I have to thank Sister Christina. I can't thank you enough for showing up and sharing your words. I know your schedule is so busy. She's actually at a conference right now. And when I found out she had the auditing conference, I said, well, Sister Christina, I can find someone else. She said, no, ma'am, word is bond. Bond is life.
Right. That's
and
right.
I will give my life before my word shall fail. And the sister is probably here sneaking off when she's supposed to be auditing someone.
Laugh out loud.
Babies, and I just thank you so much. May Allah continue to bless you, your family, and all of those who you work so diligently and so hard for in the community. And I don't know if you all saw it. We are about to leave, but I just wanted to show you something. The city of Austin actually made a mirror of our sister Christina. This is in downtown Austin.
Praise be to Allah.
On you all. She represented who? This
Beautiful.
is in downtown Austin. If you know anything about Texas,
Go ahead, sister.
Come on.
you know anything about Texas. Just don't like us, especially in no hairpiece. And they got this. That's how hard she works.
Come on now.
That's how consistent she is.
Yes, ma'am.
Diligent she is. They can't deny her godship. They had to put her downtown, painted in MGT and GCC garment. Who you think she represents the garment? She not coming of herself.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the kind of leadership we have to allow our children to see. Bold. And bold with the knowledge of God, not the knowledge of self. And so I thank you, Sister Christina, for giving us your time. And may Allah bless you for the time that you donated to Stepping Stones. Now, I want to talk to the guests. I know we have been on here almost 2 hours, and I just want to tell the guests, I appreciate you. Because every last one of these students, they worked hard to have you here today. They don't have a brick and mortar graduation to go to, right? They don't have that. All they have, well, not all they have, because they have more than what they even realize that they have here on going to virtual school. And I recognize that. But they don't know that yet, right? Not to the extent that we understand. So for grandparents, aunties, MGT aunties, MGT captains, and protocols and student ministers and cousins and aunties and godparents and uncles, all of you who showed up for them today, I thank you. And I pray that you continue to show up for them because they need you. Because it get hard sometimes. And even though they have friends, and all of them, and I love that they said that, all of them talked about how good of a time they have with their friends online. But the friends online, they don't get to touch and feel them. So that extra support that you give them is needed and it's appreciated. So I just wanted to take the time out to thank you, guests, for coming in and supporting your babies, because we know you love them and we appreciate you for loving them. We appreciate everyone who showed their face today. I appreciate the parents, because if I be honest, any of them can come off of mute and tell you I've been blowing up their phone all week, driving them crazy. I'm surprised I ain't been blocked by somebody by now, the way I was blowing up the phone. But they were just so loving and so kind, and they took the call and they did the things behind the scenes that needed to happen to make this so successful. And you all, I really hate to stop talking, because at this moment, this is the end of our school year of 2021 and 2022. The next time I see you again will be in August. And I almost just don't want to let you go, but I'm not going to hold you hostage. I'm not going to hold you hostage. Brother Nadir, how you doing? I know you want to say something smart. Go ahead. What you got to say, Brother Nadir? Y'all don't know, the secondary stay on me. Y'all have no idea. But I thank you all. And what'd you say, Brother Nadir?
I was going to say goodbye.
Yeah, it's not that time yet, Brother Nadir. Hold on. I knew it. I knew it. So with that being said, no, don't go yet. Don't go. Hold on. Can we say prayer? Can we say prayer first? Y'all trying to run out of here. Brother Nadir, since you're so ready to go, why don't you lead us in prayer? But before you do, honestly and seriously, I want to thank all of you all for coming in. And I pray to Allah you all enjoyed the ceremony. We did. The students did work very hard, and we just really pray that you all enjoyed it. And we hope to see you back next year for our next award ceremony. All right, Brother Nadir, whenever you're ready. I know you're ready. And my students, you know not to log off until you hear that special word that we say to each other. Go ahead, Brother Nadir.
Attention prayer. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the most merciful. All praises are due to Allah, the Lord of the world, the Beneficent, the most merciful. Master, today we quit thee, we serve thee, we beseech for help. Oh Allah, guide us on the right path, the path of those that have stole favor, not the path of those whom thou wrath right down. No, those go straight. Amen.
I mean, don't go anywhere yet, Brother Nadir. So listen up. If you all have a cap on and you are a graduate of 2022, I want you to take your hats and throw them in the air.
You said what now?
shake your head and throw. They like, nah, my mom's gonna get me. Okay, well, never mind. Good job, Kaden. I see you, brother Joshua. Well, guess what? I have something to tell you. Come in.
Okay.
I need I need everyone to come in. Come in. I have something to tell you. Come here, Soraya. Come on, parents. Come on, guests. I have something to tell you. Come. If no one has told you they love you today,
Congratulations, Yash.
I do.
I do.
Thank you.
We love you.
Great job.
Allahu Akbar.
Good summer, children.
Have a good summer, everyone. Good summer, Sister Tay.
Stepping stones
Hey,
It's a
Grandma.
shalom.
Hey, Yash. Congrats. Bye.
We love you, Sister Gina Tay. Have
Love
a
you,
good
Sister
summer.
Gina Tay.
She was waving at me.
Your camera's on? Oh.
We love you. Praise be to Allah.
Praise be to Allah. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum
Assalamualaikum.